We're back with Tubbo and Fundy.
Hello.
Why do they always sound so nervous, man?
Tubbo, why are you
Sorry.
Why
I
are
was
you
a
out
little
of
bit nervous.
breath? This is chess.
You're just sitting in the chair like you always do.
I'm here. I'm ready for the gaming.
Tubbo, are you okay, Tubbo?
I'm
Tubbo,
fine.
Take
was
a
so
deep
stressed.
breath.
He's so stressed.
Take a
Cut him
deep
some
breath.
slack, man.
Fundy, can you guide Tubbo through a meditation?
Can you give
or
him a
something?
little pep talk, please?
Tubbo, listen,
Okay.
Tubbo, listen to me. Do I hear you?
Okay.
Tubbo, listen. Are you listening?
Uh-oh. Oh, what did I just do? Everything's gone way too quiet.
He's
Have I
not
broken
listening.
Something?
He's not listening. Tubbo, listen to me.
Oh,
It's
have I
okay,
just broken my headphones?
Tubbo, I need you to listen to me.
broken my headphones.
Tubbo, I need you to listen
Wait.
to me right now. I need you to listen
Wait.
to me.
Oh, it's back. Okay.
Tubbo,
Yeah, hello?
are you listening to me?
I can see your face in the window. You look very menacing.
Okay, are you listening?
I am.
Listen, Tubbo. There's
I'm
no need to be
listening.
stressed. You basically already lost. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Hey, Tubbo, don't listen to him. You're not already lost. You're
It's
gonna
fine.
give this
You're fine,
fucking
Tubbo. You're
heart
fine.
attack.
Don't worry about it.
He's only 17.
You're okay, Tubbo. You're okay. Don't worry. You're already done. You're already done for. It's fine. No need to stress. You're already out.
Wait, wait, I should probably, oh God, how do I minimize zoom? It's stuck in full screen mode.
Alt tab.
Alt tab. Okay, so we have a question. So Wilbert and George were
Also,
talking to
one
each
second.
other.
There's also view options, and you could go and take off full screen if it's there, Tubbo.
Oh my God, wait, you know what? I'm just gonna, no, the leave button is not how to do this. You know what? I'm just gonna put
Yes,
on
leave.
display
It makes it
capture. If I
easier
put
for
on
me.
display capture, I'm not gonna
It makes
leak
it
anything, am I?
easier.
No, you can. If people can see this, that's totally fine.
Yeah, you're good.
No
Tubbo.
need to
There we
leak.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So Tubbo, look, even if you're the underdog, you've beaten Fundy before. You could do it again.
Once, and I blundered at the last minute.
You beat five
You've
of last
beaten me
night.
like 3 or
Five
so
of has
times.
beat Fundy, so you
by that
technically
logic.
beat last night.
Process
True,
of elimination, I should
You
win.
beat Sapnap.
Thank you.
Sapnap beat me. Yeah, that's true.
And
enough.
Sapnap. There you go.
Exactly.
So, Wilbur and George talked to each other during their games, which was great. But if you can manage your time, do you guys want to talk to each other or have each other muted during the
It's
game?
totally up to you.
Your decision.
I want to talk to Tubbo.
I am terrified! I'm legit shook! I can't! Okay, wait, where are my notes? Where are my fucking...
Tubbo, you're gonna be
Right, I've got the chess notes! Okay.
Good. Read them out. What do they say, Tubbo?
Right,
Read them
checklist.
out.
What is defending? What is attacking? Why did they do it? King trap,
my list.
forks,
I have a list.
take
I have a
safe
list as
moves,
well. I
or
have a
if
list
it
as
looks
well.
bad, draw. Those are my notes.
I have a list of things to do.
Okay.
Okay,
And I'm
Fundy.
not going to share it with you.
What?
It is
What
mine.
is this? Oh my God, Peepo G, the notes.
Okay. The notes.
Okay, so Tubbo, will you crumble if Fundy talks to you during the game, or will you fight back with strength and keep your time good?
I think there'll be a lot of crumbling no matter what, so let's talk.
Yay!
Okay.
Where are
I'm
the
proud of
hostess
you. I'm so
settings?
proud
I
of
need
you.
Wait, I need to change the output device.
Okay,
Okay,
Tubbo.
but Tubbo, do you want heads
Hey,
or tails?
Heads or tails? Can I have the side of the coin?
No, Tubbo, not an option.
I'll have heads for whites, please.
What was it, Andrea? That looks
Tails.
Sorry, Tubbo. Sorry, Tubbo.
Okay, it's fine. We're up to a good. I have no idea how to.
Actually, Tubbo, you are stronger with the black pieces. I have seen it myself.
Really? You think
Yes.
so?
And actually, Fundy has to decide. Fundy, do you want white or black?
Uh-oh. Fundy, are you icing your face?
No, so I didn't eat today, and I took some bread out of the freezer, but it's still ice cold, so I'm warming it up with my face.
Okay, this is some interesting pre-chess game.
I need to eat, and I need to warm up my bread.
I've never seen the bread on the face, but actually, I heard Magnus Carlsen does that in the bathroom. So I think this is a hidden
I am
strategy.
literally Magnus Carlsen.
You are literally
I
Magnus
am
Carlsen.
literally
with
beating
the bread.
Hikaru right now.
Wait, what?
Never mind,
Oh,
Tubbo.
there's breadcrumbs on my keyboard.
Okay, well, keep up the energy.
Oh no! Technical difficulties.
Oh God.
He dropped the bread.
Tubbo's not crumbling today, just the bread, Fundy.
Just the
Blame yourself. All right,
Wait.
kids. Is it match time?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Fundy's got bread in his keyboard and Tubbo's hyperventilating. I don't know what's going on here.
Okay.
Are you guys feeling okay?
Yeah.
No, but let's do this.
All right. Fundy, please don't scare off Tubbo too much with the trash.
Oh wait.
talk.
Oh, I've got Discord DM open. What can I click Discord on? Which it doesn't matter if it leaks. The Rust server. Okay, we're fine.
No one put anything in the Rust server, guys.
Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna let you guys then go get ready for your game. We'll
You
start
have
when you're
another
both
minute.
ready.
We have
Oh,
a
I need
minute,
to open
do we?
chess. I need to open chess.
Wait,
Fuck.
do I have to leave the Zoom?
No, break it.
We're gonna go break on our stream and we'll walk you through it behind the
What do I
scenes.
do?
What?
All right,
Okay.
team, we will be back
we'll be
very
right back.
prepared.
All right.
Let's go into the
The
game.
game is started. So we got Tubbo, we got Fundy. Fundy has the white pieces. He's starting with D4. We're gonna give a little bit of commentary when we see them animated. We'll listen in, so don't worry. We'll go between both. And also, Fundy and Tubbo are also streaming this. So if you want to go in between streams and hear them at the same time, please go for it. Okay, so why did Tubbo take his horse out? Didn't we tell him to put his
We
pawns in the
did talk
center?
about pawns in the center, and he really, maybe he's going for E5. One issue was, so Fundy and
I gotta
Tubbo
calm
have
down,
been
I gotta
playing
calm
each
down.
other night after night. Which
The
is,
energy's been a bit too high.
Oh,
The
they're back
energy's
to
been a
back.
bit too high.
Aspen. I agree.
Aw, Fundy actually seems like he's trying to calm him. Maybe.
Right.
Yeah, they're almost too friendly. So actually, let's go back to muting the players
God, the
for a second so that we can explain the moves if that's possible. And what we have so far is Fundy is putting all his pawns in the center, which is the top strategy. A lot of people try to go for it. If you get your pawns both in the center, that's really successful for the opening. He's protecting his pawn on D4 with the pawn on C3, so he can capture back with the white pawn. Also, we're losing a little bit of Tubbo. If we could just move his camera over a little bit. He's so nervous, he's leaning in.
I know, Tubbo's like into the computer screen, but that's okay. He's reading those notes, okay?
Exactly.
So I'm pretty proud. So an issue we had when we were training Tubbo against Fundy, since he is the underdog, is that he kept forgetting to defend one of his center pawns. And so he hasn't done that yet. So opening, so far, Tubbo is on track for what we've been preparing him.
Why is everybody spamming Techno?
I'm assuming Techno is in the chat. I don't know. That'd be really cool if it is a low. I'm not sure.
Wait, Techno, are you in here?
Well, if he's not, Alex, then this is very awkward. So,
Well,
oh no. Okay, we talked to Tubbo about pushing the F pawn. I instructed him very clearly not to push that pawn, but he did it anyway. But he calls this a pawn pyramid, and he really likes it when they all geometrically match. Hey,
I was checking. This
Yeah.
is Techno Blade tweeted. What did he tweet? Oh, Techno voted for Tubbo, apparently.
Oh, nice. Okay, let's see if Techno is correct.
All right, so going back to the game here, they both seem very focused, and what Tubbo did here is he attacked the white bishop. The white bishop is putting pressure on his knight, so Fundy needs to move it out of the threat. It's okay for him to take, although that's going to give away one of his bishops, and even though bishops and knights are worth the same point value, usually having two bishops is stronger.
Ooh.
So this is a slight inaccuracy, but usually that's something that you start really feeling on the board only when you're at a slightly higher chess rating level.
You know, I didn't like Tubbo's F6 pawn move, but now I get it. I think he was just trying to defend the pawn on E5, and he gets very comfortable with this type of pawn structure. So I hope this calms Tubbo's nerves a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what? Why don't we quickly go listen in on Tubbo's stream and see what he's saying? Is he not saying anything? No, he is. We're just waiting for the audio. Tubbo. No, Andrea's talking. I don't think so. We just can't hear him yet. Tubbo. Andrea, stop being a ghost. Is he talking? Wait, is he silent? No, we just can't hear him. Oh, we can only hear ourselves. Tubbo isn't saying anything.
Okay, let's go back to the stream.
Yeah, it's the same one.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Who's playing the music in the background? I can't tell.
I think it must be Tubbo in the music. Okay.
No, it might be both of them.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. So coming back to the board here, so far they're doing really well with time management. So if you guys remember, both players have 15 minutes with 2-second increment.
I think I'm okay with this. I think I'm okay with this.
Fundy's feeling good.
They're both playing
This is
really
terrifying.
solid in
This
the
is actually
opening. It
terrifying.
could be anyone's game right now. It looks good.
Okay, so what Tubbo needs to do now is develop these two pieces and castle. He has to do that soon. He just pushed the pawn.
I knew you would do that.
Actually, this is a very interesting move. He's putting pressure on e4, and we talked about this
And
bishop.
d4, yeah.
He learned, I think yesterday, he learned what a fianchetto bishop was. He didn't know. And just the next day, he's already using it and making it very strong. Putting pressure here, opening it up. I mean, white could just try to close in the bishop, but I like what he's doing. He's gaining space. Good move, Tubbo.
And a reminder, Fundy is the favorite here.
Flowers.
And he's playing very well, but at least Tubbo has some good chances so far from this opening. His biggest problem is the fact that his
Take it
king
then,
is in the
Tubbo.
middle.
Take it.
They both see the e4 pawn hanging. I think he's going to take it. It's
I
better.
think Fundy might be referring to this pawn though.
Oh.
So Tubbo needs to take this pawn, not this
What
one.
if Tubbo didn't realize his c5 attacked the pawn on e4, and he only thought he was traded on d4? Is he gonna find it? Ah, he didn't know. But it's still bad. It's still good.
Oh, this is good. He has
good.
You bastard!
Yeah!
No,
this is
you do this
good.
every time. You just go for the queen exchange.
Tubbo,
Oh,
this is good. This is good, Tubbo.
Tubbo's
And what do
actually
you gotta
really
do
good
about it?
Instincts in the endgame. So I don't know how if Fundy's instincts match him, but Tubbo is not bad when they trade pieces.
And I want to make a point here. When your king is in the center of the board, it's actually bad to have queens. So Fundy made a mistake by trading queens. You want your queen to help
what
attack
a beautiful
if the
song,
other
Tubbo. Your
opponent is
choices
weak.
are fantastic.
thank you.
Hey, we can jam out to Tubbo's
Oh my
music
God.
as well. Hopefully it's not DMCA, Tubbo.
Sorry, sorry.
I haven't.
You gotta refresh.
I'm loving it.
Yeah. Sorry. Here we are. Okay. So this position is actually very equal. I think Fundy's getting in Tubbo's head a little bit. It's so hard to play somebody better than you, especially when he's on the call like, do it, Tubbo, do it.
But Tubbo is doing so good. Like, it is literally tied.
I've got
position here.
no idea.
Tubbo is doing so good. He's doing so good.
So I would like to see him bring out his knight next and castle
I'm
his
sure.
king.
I think he's gonna do it. He doesn't even need to castle. He could even move his king up.
Great move by Fundy,
Oh, wait,
bringing
no,
the
no,
rook
no.
to an open file, developing his pieces. Very, very good play by Fundy, and Tubbo develops.
What's going on right now?
Fantastic
What's
play
going
on
on
both
right now?
sides. And he could even come here if he wants. He doesn't even have to castle. He could just activate the king, which we have taught him that. But I don't
God,
know
the
if he's
music
gonna
is
remember.
helping with the
It's not in
nerves.
the
I'll be
notes.
honest.
It is. It truly is.
No, Tubbo's doing really well.
How do I mute so I can discuss tactics with chat?
You're not able to.
Oh well.
You discuss tactics, you do it out loud or in your head.
Yeah,
They should be able to mute themselves.
I don't think
though.
Okay, you know what's weird, chat? Neither of these guys have ever used Zoom. How? How?
How are you living
They could
in
be the best
2021?
Minecrafters in the world, but they don't have ever used Zoom. I don't understand.
Okay, well, for the next players, we'll remind them that they can mute
Wait.
and mute out.
Oh my God! I just took my. Accidentally. How do I pre? Oh God. I just. I just.
Left
Undo
click.
pre-moves by left
Everyone
clicking.
left
Undo
click.
pre-moves by left
No, I just
click.
pre-moved my own piece and had a heart attack. I just.
Tubbo might
I took my
actually
own
just
piece
die
on my
by the end of
screen.
This game.
Dude, Tubbo's emotions right now are insane.
That's how I feel before a tournament. I just don't show it on the outside.
Right.
Tubbo just lets it all out, which it's a good strategy
I don't know
sometimes.
exactly
Okay,
what to do.
Tubbo's up 2 minutes. That's very scary for Fundy. And Fundy
Tough situation
has
we're
this
in, Tubbo.
pawn unprotected. He has
Yeah,
to see
No.
this.
Fundy knows.
No.
Fundy has to defend this.
Not yet.
Hitting with the knight.
I think Fundy's swaying a little bit.
I think
I
Fundy
got
is actually. Okay, good. He saw it. He defended
Wow.
it.
They both have very good
I think
strategy.
I got it.
What's crazy is if this game isn't determined by blunder, which it's almost impossible for this level. It's literally just who knows more strategy in this endgame. And so far they both
There's a
do.
lot of clutter, right?
Yeah, there is a lot of
There's a lot of clutter, a lot of dirt on the board that needs cleansing.
You'll be referring to my pieces as clutter and dirt on the board. You asshole.
It needs to be
I agree.
cleansed.
You tell him, Tubbo. Okay, I like the knight move. This is what I told him. If you don't know what to do, improve your pieces, and he's doing
my
it.
white bishop?
Tubbo
Oh,
is
there it
doing it.
is.
He even
Damn
has
it.
the square if he wants. He's great move. Very proud of him.
Improving position.
Don't
Absolutely.
me.
Are we watching Gremlins?
So you call me the gremlin, the goblin?
What is going on?
What if I?
And then we have the
Gotta breathe,
classical
just gotta
music
breathe.
to
Just gotta
contrast.
breathe,
Hey,
man.
having this little camera here,
All
you know
of
what?
our
I'm gonna move
years
it
of
further away.
classical chess training to commentate on the Gremlins.
I don't know if it was worth it. I actually don't.
No,
So
it
he
really
traded his
wasn't. I
back
already did it.
bishop.
You come out
He fixed
And
his
his
pawn
worse
pawn
on this
structure.
exchange than I do.
He
Wow.
fixed
think I do,
his
yeah.
pawn structure. That's amazing.
Oh wait, but you
He
blocked
left
your
Tubbo
castle
with
with
the
your
bishop.
horse. Ha!
I can move it out of the way whenever.
So the only scary move is if Fundy plays this. Now he's attacking d6 twice.
Oh, shit.
But this pawn is also hanging. However, Tubbo cannot protect this a second time. So this pawn is going to be a goner. His options are to push or to take. If he pushes... Oh.
Tubbo moved
What you
too
planning,
fast.
bud? What you planning?
We have the first blunder. He's planning a check, but it doesn't really threaten anything. He's just gonna run. But maybe he could still take this after they take, so it's still okay.
Is Tommy here? Or people just trying to...
Stop getting baited by the chat! Don't. Come on, you tell me this, I think you would.
I do.
Okay, he's defending against the check. Oh, wow. So he's defended this pawn with his knight, his bishop, and his rook.
But what about c5?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he defended one, but
He defended one, he lost another.
one. This was in the notes, Talbo. It said,
Still, he played great. He played well, and he's up 2 minutes, which is
it's
significant.
just a pawn.
It's
Oh,
significant.
and Fundy might not even see it.
Oh, and this is cool because he
Bishop
takes with his
takes.
bishop. Explain why this is a good move, Andrea.
Attacking the knight, so then white cannot take on c5.
Regrets. I've had a
Actually-
few.
They don't.
Oh, he took with his knight.
Oh,
Okay.
that was a mistake.
Now the bishop escapes, but
Yeah, the problem is that now he can play here. and
More
then
music, music.
actually he can
I need
win
the
a
music,
piece.
man.
It's on.
He can win a piece. So if Fundy sees this, he's gonna win a piece, chat. We need to see if he sees the tactic. It starts with bishop
I just got out
takes.
the shower. I even tried to blow dry and it. Oh, was that? Oh, what piece was that?
Yeah, it's
Talbo
just a
is
pawn.
still
It's just a
thinking
pawn.
about
Just a
his
pawn.
shower.
And I left it hanging. Damn it.
Yeah, a little
Yes,
bit.
you
A little
did,
bit. I didn't see it
Tubbo.
initially either.
Can you explain one more time how Fundy can win a piece?
So Tubbo has to move his rook
Oh,
now.
that's
And
so
this-
annoying.
He only has 2 squares. On either square that he plays this, the knight will come to d6, attack this bishop and the rook at the same time.
Oh.
Oh no.
This is
No,
fun.
Tubbo, no.
Fundy's
no,
definitely gonna see
it. No, Tubbo, why?
Double run! He didn't saw it! What the hell?
They're nervous. They're nervous. They're nervous.
Okay, we're back in the game. It's not over for Double. I thought Fundy saw it. I thought Fundy didn't want to get too confident. He was keeping his cool, but he actually
Oh my
didn't
god,
see
the music,
three
dude. The
knights.
music.
I know.
They get so distracted.
Okay, so now he has to move his bishop. Tubbo has to see his bishop's under attack
Wow.
and move it.
Well, I mean, now his knight move was genius because he's not getting. Never mind. Okay. Well,
Fuck!
I didn't see that. I didn't see that the first time.
yeah, you did it.
Okay, Tubbo, don't give up. Don't give up. You're still doing well on time. Fundy, congrats for seeing that. Honestly,
Oh my
it's
God.
great
You know
that
what?
Fundy saw it.
Wilbur was down in bishop, but then he was up a queen.
Thanks, Squid's Body, for
Thank
the
you,
10
Squid.
subs. We appreciate you for being in our community for so long, man. Okay, so Tubbo up 2 minutes, down a bishop. He's going to need to come up with some tactics. His best shot is bringing his rooks and trying to bully Fundy's pawns here. Fundy needs to be careful to not get overconfident. Rook d7
actually,
is a
yeah, it
great
is.
move, defending and activating his rooks. Let's see if he
I
sees it.
taught this Fundy last night, but it was also.
Actually, I lied. This is a
wait.
blunder because of this.
Oh, true.
So
You know-
actually,
Oh, yeah,
if
yeah,
he
it doesn't
plays
work, it doesn't work.
this, Tubbo can win the bishop back.
think that's
So
good.
there is a trap
Oh no!
here.
Oh no! Oh no! And I taught him about
missing
pigs
something?
on
I
the
don't think I am.
seventh. Oh, okay.
Okay.
No,
Good.
you're not.
Trading. He knows to trade when you're up. Cash App! Thank you for
Cash App, dude!
Oh
Thank
my
you
God.
so much.
You gifted almost 300 subs. Thank you so much, Cash App. They are helping put up the prize fund for this tournament to make it a little bit more competitive. So thank you guys, and use your Cash App if you also want to win some free money.
Yeah, what I love about Cash App is that the way they advertise is by giving back to the community. They give money to the community, they give subs, so shout out to them, and use Twitch TV for $10 if you do download. So there's one more trap, Andrea. What would happen if Fundy plays this?
We would have a back
you're going
rank
for the
mate,
for the
and
7th
Fundy
rank,
is
huh?
definitely gonna see it. This
Don't
is
even know what that is.
fantastic.
Okay.
I taught them both of this last night, and
It's
I'm very impressed that they
basically the
remember.
line of pawns that you're on right now.
Yes. Or maybe I
Oh,
taught
but it's
Fundy about
second
it,
for
and
me.
now Fundy's teaching Tubbo.
If Fundy needs to be careful because his king has no space. If his rook ever doesn't protect this back rank, he might actually get mated. So what we need to see from Fundy is a move like h3 to make space for his king so he doesn't somehow forget about it and slip. That's actually very, very dangerous here.
Now, it's a little bit hard. I mean, Tubbo has, like, comfortable play bringing his king, but the issue is he has two passes, okay? He's
I
trying
like it. Tubbo's trying.
Tubbo is trying his best.
Tubbo, you need to bring your king in at some point.
His orchestra is really pulling through.
All right.
It was a relaxing part now, though.
For sure. Is Tubbo gonna bring his king? Is Fundy gonna make space for his king? Fundy is getting close to 6 minutes. Okay, his king is
He
safe.
sees
Good job,
it. They
Fundy.
both
Good
know.
job. Good job.
They both are too experienced to fall for the back rank, okay?
They're so focused. They're not
Tubbo-
even joking.
Which is great. It is very different from George and Wilbur. So
Baby
now,
Gogi, baby.
what would be a decent plan for Black, Alex?
So I think the only good thing he could try to do is defend his rook here. If he misses it, it's over. He needs to move his rook away from this and ideally.
Yeah! Putting pressure on the
Tubbo
ball.
power!
He'll
Good
probably
job,
do this,
Tubbo.
but Tubbo
Good
is
job.
defending in the best possible way right now. The best possible way. They're so focused.
Okay, so Fundy
Oh, wow.
protected his pawn. Dude, Fundy is playing some crazy tactics.
But, Tubbo should have brought his king to try to stop this pawn. But he's
should've.
going for an attack. He wants to intimidate him.
Tubbo, you need to bring your king in now. Ooh. Okay, maybe he's scaring Fundy a little bit with this aggressive
He's trying,
push.
but after king e1, there's G2 will be hanging actually. I think
Yeah,
that's
he has
king
this
e1.
chance if that happens. But this pawn is 3
He
away
can't
from
stop the
promotion.
pawn from promoting.
Now he can. Now he'll be able to wrap his rook around if he needs to.
But he'll have to give his one.
Oh no.
advantage.
Okay, so he should attack this pawn. That seems like a good shot for him to not lose it for free.
Yep, he could try it. Okay, good.
Dude,
Good try,
how
Tubbo.
is he seeing this so
Tubbo is
quickly?
playing quickly and very well, and he has 3 minutes up.
Nice job, Tubbo. And Fundy defends and attacks this. Okay, so now he has to attack the bishop. He's got to keep
Wow.
it complicated. It's still losing because he can take the pawn. Tubbo's like, if I lose one pawn, I will send another soldier.
Until they're all gone and
The
there's no more
bloodlust from
soldiers.
Tubbo.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, though, Tubbo's been defending very well, and these are the hardest positions to play. So this is like 1300 and above level, and these endgames are difficult. He has to try to stop this pawn. Maybe he can try from the back, maybe try to bring his king, but Funny definitely has this endgame.
Yeah. So Fundy, I would give him a 90% chance of winning this. The only thing that could happen is if Fundy somehow blunders, which means a mistake that makes you lose the game by giving his rook, or somehow falls for a checkmate. That's Tubbo's only chance. And that might happen if Fundy gets low on time, because when players get low on time, their accuracy drops, which of course is logical.
Okay, but the issue is White could respond with a rook c3, and then if they trade rooks, it's over.
Yeah.
But it is his last defending
shot.
try.
And you always want to attack a pawn that is passed from behind. The reason for that is you control all of
The
the
silence
squares.
does it, man. The silence does it.
Oh, so this is not the right square for the rook, because now he can't even come and stop this pawn. He could try this now, but then they push and it's defended by the bishop.
Yeah, they have to be really careful here. It wasn't a checkmate opportunity, you guys. This wouldn't be checkmate because the king can escape. So I do see some people posting about that. But rook c4 is necessary. He has to stop this pawn. Is he gonna stop the pawn, Andrea?
I like the intense music.
The focus on Fundy.
I love it.
His face. I've never seen them this focused.
I just want to listen.
Rook c6. Come on, Tubbo.
We got it!
Oh,
They found
Fundy
this.
sees
It was a good try. It was a valiant effort, Tubbo. Aw, Tubbo. You know, he put in his best effort. He did. Honestly, he did it. The game wasn't determined by a big blunder. It was determined by strategy, and Fundy had much more experience. So
What if Fundy stalemates?
no, I don't think Fundy
Tubbo,
will.
so for those of you who are new, a stalemate is when your king has nowhere to go. Actually, you have no legal move to go. So now it's only his king. And if he has no legal move to go except for his own square,
And it's gonna be a forced
there's actually a
king.
chance. If he moves king, he has to play king d7. Oh, it's not a stalemate actually, because he has this square.
Oh, that could have been
It's
so juicy.
close. It's
He
so
just needed
close.
the bishop on f6.
And guys, if Tubbo loses this game, please go in his chat and spam hearts and tell him that he played
He
really
played
great.
a fantastic game.
It's
What
over.
are we gonna tell?
Man.
It's over, Tubbo. It's over. It's over. Holy shit, that was one of the most
Tubbo's killed
stressful
it.
games I had against you.
We are back with Tubbo and Fundy, and we have over 80,000 people watching right now. Thank you so much, Tubbo and Fundy. You guys made this happen. And for everybody who tuned in today, we really, really appreciate it. First, let's start off by saying, Fundy, congratulations. With the play you just showed and the accuracy, you look like you're going to make the finals based on this game. It was incredible. And Tubbo, you played against maybe the strongest person in the tournament on game one, but you put up such a good fight.
It was a fantastic game, Tubbo. Best game that we've seen you play. You know, and Fundy is an insane competitor, so.
Oh, man.
You did good, Tubbo. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm honored to have you as my first victim.
Tubbo, I know you were really nervous going into the game. How are you feeling now? We have so many people supporting you, even though the game didn't go your way.
It went about how I was expecting it to go, so I don't know.
You had such a good position in the opening.
Actually,
We
if
were
you can
so,
look at
so
Zoom,
proud.
we'll show you what would have helped you actually save your game, because you made one mistake and Fundy just took advantage of it so quickly.
Was it the horse in the middle?
Yes, it was the horse in the middle. So if you would have taken with the bishop, do you see the board on Zoom?
Yeah.
Okay, if you would have taken with the bishop in the middle, you would have been putting pressure on his knight, so he can't even take your pawn right away. Or if he does, it's at least even, and then you wouldn't have lost a piece. You were also up 2 minutes. So this is the point where, you know, things could have changed and gone your way.
Oh, man.
And then Fundy just destroyed from here out with the tactics. He gave no space for a comeback, but it was just one move, and you were holding up really well in the opening.
Yeah, and you were trying.
I should have taken a knight there, I think. Like,
Yeah, that hanging knight. Neither of you guys saw it. We were.
Yeah, I happily saw the move after, but before that, I missed it.
The reason I didn't bring it up is because you did a tactic that was winning anyways. It wasn't direct, but it was winning regardless. So still pretty impressive. So let's quickly look at the next pairing. So Fundy, you're going to be playing against George Not Found.
Oh
in
God!
round 2.
Oh God!
Oh no! Tubbo, what do you think? Do you think Fundy or George is gonna win?
Yeah, and we can go back to the
I've
video.
never played George, but probably Fundy.
Oh, Tubbo, can you give him a little pep talk now that if he wins, then you could say you only lost because you beat the champion.
Yeah.
You play the champion.
This is my motivation to support you now, Fundy.
Yay!
All right. Well, Fundy, Tubbo, thank you guys so much. Fundy, you don't have to do anything until your second round. We'll give you a heads up. You'll be playing George. If you win, then you're going to the finals. And if you lose, you can still win.
Yeah.
third place.
Okay.
Okay, you're good. All
Thank
right,
you,
thanks,
Tubbo.
Tubbo. Thanks,
Thank
Fundy.
you guys
Bye.
for being great sports.
All right.
We are not doing pre-game interviews now. We're
Okay.
going to interview them
I got
after.
him,
I got him.
We're just going straight into the
Oh my God, I'm
games.
nervous.
He's done for. He's done for. He's done for. He's done for.
No, no,
Alright,
no,
the
no,
game's
no,
gonna
no.
Fundy
start
does
in,
really
10 to
well and
15
not
seconds.
getting
Good luck.
nervous before games.
Alright.
Very
Okay.
interesting.
Oh right, we're immediately starting. We don't have a. We don't.
Wait,
have a
can
thing.
they hear us? Can the stream hear us?
They
Yes,
can't hear us
sir.
yet. I'm streaming as well, but they can
Oh,
hear.
you're live?
Yeah, my stream
Oh,
can hear.
okay.
Are you
The
following?
stream-
Oh, were you about to
No,
start
'cause
slurring,
Fundy
George?
isn't live.
Oh my God. No. Wait, did you say the stream can hear us or not?
Yeah,
Yes,
my
it-
stream can.
Yes.
Okay. No. Okay. We worked it out. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't
Oh,
think
we're
George
immediately
took
starting.
it
Oh
out.
god. Oh god. Okay.
All right, guys, this
Okay.
are the most
Okay.
awaited games.
All right. Good luck,
All right.
Fundy.
Let's
May the
see.
best
luck.
chess player win. Wait, I didn't have any sound. Enable sounds. Okay, there we go.
He needs
Oh.
to hear his
Okay.
pieces clicking.
Interesting.
I'm using a favorite opening of mine.
Let's see George block. This might be
Can you
his
imagine?
easiest plan here.
Are you gonna move your bishop out?
This
George
is
is
also
really
good.
thinking a lot on move one.
Let's see.
Good.
Boom.
Okay.
Oh.
C4, Queen's
Okay.
Gambit style. Is George gonna take or defend? Both
Fundy
are fine.
Fundy likes studying openings, and I don't.
Have you
think
seen that
any
one
other
movie,
players
George?
Have been studying.
Movie?
Queen's Gambit.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, that's what I tried to play there.
Yeah, and I declined it.
Yeah. feels
Also,
bad.
you guys,
Feels bad.
Fundy is live.
You see, I
Taking
know
it.
that's what that
Taking it
is, and I feel
Fundy.
like taking it is better for you. So, but I don't know why. So I'm
He
just not gonna
didn't
take
want
it.
to play into
Gotcha,
Fundy's line.
So George should
But
play
maybe
E6.
I will eventually. Maybe
He
I'll take
wants
it
to
right now.
recapture with the pawn.
Would you
Try
like-
me,
No,
George.
so-
Try me. Try me. Try me.
I wouldn't
Okay.
suggest taking the pawn. It's more comfortable
Hmm.
for him to just keep his center pawns.
I'm
Actually,
nervous.
he can play that.
I'm
It's
playing
just
some. I'm playing
scary.
some happy
It is scary, but
Mario
for this
Galaxy
level,
music
it's
right
much
now.
more comfortable
I'm-
to not go into
I've got no
scary.
music playing, but it's just
Not
sadness
to
in my
go
head right
into
now.
the Queen's
Oh, you're in
Gambit.
total quiet. You just hear the that one song that goes
Fundy's
uh,
distracting him.
Funny, this
silence
is what I
song.
was worried if they
silence
talk to
song.
each other, that
Yeah.
they'll distract each other.
I don't know
on
that
the
one,
other person's
actually.
How does it
time,
go?
and
How does it
that's
go?
Exactly what they're doing.
Oh, I know how to play it on piano, but I don't want to play piano right now.
Fundy, let him think.
I don't know what to
It's a
do.
banger. It's a banger.
No.
I'll
George
believe
is
it.
so slow.
Yeah.
All right, I moved. I wasted so much time.
Yes, you did.
This is an
That's my
issue.
tactic,
If
that's my tactic.
Fundy plays this, he's gonna have both pawns in the
Yeah, you're
center,
distracting
and
me.
George is in trouble.
At least they know.
Yep. That's my tactic. That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
George, you can mute him. Does George know he can mute him?
I don't like your tactics.
They'll be fine.
If we
Not
have any
my problem,
producers
George. Not my
watching,
problem.
Just make sure they know they can mute each other. We tried to tell them, but I don't know if they're remembering.
Okay, I just let the they have one match, Alex. Just don't stress George out. I think Fundy is
okay.
the favorite, so even some time pressure, George might get really nervous.
But Fundy missed this idea, which would have put George in a lot of trouble. So if George makes a calm
There's some heavy
move like
breathing
this-
going on.
Yeah, I'm stressing. I'm stressing slightly.
Yeah, I feel like moves like takes d5 and push e4 are very opening strategy that you have to get from experience. So I'm not surprised. that Fundy didn't play
You like that
something
bishop
solid opening.
G7, huh?
I feel like Fundy's
Bishop
opening.
G7.
Actually,
You wanted
Oh,
to do
me.
bishop
I
I
G7.
thought you were saying you played that.
Fundy
Okay, I'm
about
thinking.
London
I'm thinking about
last
it.
night, and now he's
Here's why I
playing.
moved the pawn up.
Before he would leave his.
You
bishop on
think
his
you know
pawn.
everything, huh? Don't you?
I know it. Well, I mean, it was a process of elimination because H6 is not really safe.
At least you know,
He
George
knows
gets to
everything.
talk on Fundy's turn.
I know everything, George.
All right, George.
So who's gonna
it's
win?
Fundy's turn now.
Ooh, that is the one thing I don't want to tell you.
Here or here. Both good moves.
But I know.
Or here. Nice.
Okay. Opening is solid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anything of the game will be decided in the opening, but they're both very
Do,
careful.
do, do.
All right. So now George could just castle. That's fine. He could push e6. He can take. He has a lot of options here. Sorry, I need some water.
Sneaky.
Yeah,
You are
just take my
sneaky.
water. It's cool.
Sneaky now, am I?
Yeah, I go one sip. Maybe just go fill it up. Okay.
All right. So,
So-
now that
Never mind. I was gonna say something, but it might help you. I don't want to help you.
let's try to hear what they're. Let's try to not.
That's the
talk.
last thing
It's
I wanna
hard
do right
to not
now.
Talk over them though.
All right. I don't think this is bad. Surely not.
I think he's taking
Boom.
way too much time in the opening. Okay.
Okay,
Good. See,
okay.
solid.
You know
safe
what,
moves.
George?
What?
I'm copying.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like do something bad.
No,
for
don't
me.
worry, just yet. Not
I thought I
not
messed
just
up.
yet. Not just yet.
This is so stressful.
He can takes, bishop
Okay.
takes, and bishop out
So,
is a really nice
what if
plan. He
I
can
do
also
this?
play here and
do that.
fianchetto if he wants to.
Maybe.
I have a feeling you're
Then-
just gonna push e6. I don't know.
No,
E6
it
also
doesn't work.
fine.
It doesn't work.
George
Fundy.
is down a lot of time.
I
though.
know. George's
Doesn't work?
time situation.
No.
Because right now it's almost 2 minutes, but you know the more we're gonna go,
I
it's
do
gonna make
this.
a difference. And it's only been the first
Then
7
you do
moves.
that. And I do that. Okay, I kind of like that. But then maybe you can do something bad.
He's
No, I
thinking
don't
out
think
loud.
so.
We don't know what he's
Okay.
His
thinking about.
opponent knows
Boom.
what he's thinking now.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Is this a problem?
No, it's actually, I think it's okay. The queen cannot be attacked by the knight because we can trade.
Fundy can get a big center though.
Fundy.
You know, he's trying to get some time back. All right. Yeah, I like George's move. It may have not been the best move, but I think at this level, he's activating his pieces.
Mhm.
He's not too familiar with the typical plans like e6 or b6, but I like his move. Oh, and
I will take
he
that.
gives us the bishop pair. Okay.
But he's gonna double George's pawn, so it's interesting. It's an interesting decision.
Interesting.
George
Mildly.
agrees.
Mhm.
I
Mildly
think
interesting.
his double pawn in the center is strong.
Not
as long as
extremely
he can
interesting, just a
defend it.
little bit.
Just
But it's going to be
slightly.
difficult for him to defend. It's not very easy.
All right, so Fundy needs to move his knight, and
There's a
then
lot of
George needs to
trades
defend.
going on if I do this, so I don't want to. You're putting me in a little bit of a pickle. I'm feeling like a little pickle
think
Rick
is
right now.
George's
That's what I
best
feel
move.
like.
What I just
A little
aired.
bit, a little
Pickle
bit
Rick.
stuffed in
Yeah,
a
but
stuffed in
you
a
were
pickle
looking at
jar.
G5.
Yeah, that's fine. You can be in the pickle jar.
No, I'm not keen on that. Not keen on that.
Why are they talking about pickles?
Okay.
I don't know.
So
I don't
what are you
know.
gonna
This
do?
is fun
You're gonna
news
try to get
thing,
out the
you know.
jar.
I've been in this situation before.
They're fighting for Dream's love. That's true. We have Dream's
Okay.
husband and Dream's real love.
Huh.
May the better chess player win his love.
All right, so now they're almost even.
happy
Now
with
I'm
that.
craving pickles.
So the reason I didn't like this move for Fundy was because after f5, he only has one
Fundy.
square for his knight if it gets attacked.
Right,
buddy.
because his knight cannot go back here, and George can try to
Fundy.
kick it
But I
out.
don't know if George will know how to punish that. I'm not sure.
Fundy, fundy, fundy.
Don't say that. You're scaring me.
Fundy
Stop
has
it.
5 up.
Who do you think's more intimidated?
I don't know,
This is
to be
very
honest, because
interesting,
Fundy wasn't
Fundy.
really getting phased by anyone, but he seems a little bit intimidated by George. And George is just kind of scared of everybody, even though he's like one of the top players, so I don't know.
Chat, let's see if George sees this move and the trap the knight idea. If he sees that, he's gonna have a
That
better
would be
position.
pretty
Super happy
genius.
with this, actually.
Pretty genius.
Someone just wanted to be my friend on chess.com.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, isn't it?
Oh, now I've said that. Oh no.
Your
Okay.
time,
Oh yeah, you shouldn't have said that, man. You shouldn't have said
Oh.
that. Shouldn't have said that.
I'm gonna
Okay.
check
Shouldn't have
chess.com
said
to
that.
Turn it off for them.
He needs to focus. We're gonna
I'm
turn
not
off his
sure-
notifications. This guy gets distracted by literally every possible thing.
I'm gonna get chess.com
And
to
there
turn
goes
off
his
their friend
minutes.
requests.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay.
I think George is
No,
gonna get
you said
nervous
it.
by
You
the
said
time
it. I got
pressure.
it too now because of you. You dragged us
Don't
both
worry,
down.
don't worry, we're gonna help. We're gonna help.
I don't know what to
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. This is probably bad. I'm running
He
out
has
of
to
time.
focus.
I know I'm your opponent and all, but
It
just
would've
take your
helped.
time.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, that's probably the
Okay.
only thing I
Actually,
didn't expect you to
The
do.
only issue
I
is
don't
that
like
they
it anymore.
can't
I don't
win
like
the
that.
pawn
G4 is a
with
good
C4,
move.
but I don't know.
Whatever,
I feel
it's
like
fine.
Fundy won't consider this move because it looks like such a weakness
not
around
that
the king.
bad.
But it would be winning this pawn with the bishop
Well-
moves. with the
Oh
knight.
no, you can't turn it off.
It's a bit bad.
Okay, he's
that
putting more pressure on the
bad.
pawn. This is why
Could
we
be
should
worse.
defended it with
For sure, for
f5. Now he cannot save the pawn.
Yeah.
Oh no, Fundy's gonna get a pawn and he's gonna be up some time. All right.
So what should? Man, yeah. Now
This
he's
is
gonna
really
lose
tough.
the pawn.
Oh.
Boom.
I'm banging to my tunes right now.
Yeah. So George is gonna
Helps
lose
me
the pawn.
relieve
There's
some
no way
stress,
to
you know.
defend it.
Uh-huh.
But that's good on Fundy to see this move. That
Yeah.
was tough. So I
Wait,
don't
it's not even
know.
unrated. Our rating is actually going to be affected.
I
don't wanna lose my 1,000. I worked for that.
Well, Fundy better win then.
I don't know what to do.
man.
Help me, Fundy.
Okay. So here's the thing. No.
I honestly think that the talking
I'm
has
not.
made it harder for George. Because
You
George
crazy?
is so much better when he's completely focused. And he is very, very slow and nervous.
I don't like this position.
Okay, he has to, you know what? He's going to give his pawn and he has to keep going.
Yeah, he has to just accept it,
Wait,
kick the
if
knight
I do
out,
this,
or move the queen up and bring the rooks
then
in.
you
You
do
just gotta
that.
let go of the pawn.
Okay.
Another idea he could go for is knight a5, but that's hard to see. Because then he puts pressure on here, and then if b3, at least it opens up the diagonal.
very tough
Knight
position,
a5,
disagree.
c5, I don't know. He just needs to play anything. Honestly, he is down already a lot of minutes. It's not going to make a difference.
Why is
He's
this so
losing the pawn
hard?
no matter.
Okay.
And he's stressing himself
Whatever,
out
I
because
just-
he knows he
I
can't
put a
save
move.
it. So he just has to do something good, and he's realizing that.
Yeah,
He's focused.
I think they do know they can mute each other, because we did try to tell them. Ooh, this is actually
He's trying to
interesting.
throw some
No,
tricks.
it's interesting. I think knight e6 was winning, though, but now that
But he didn't
Fundy
even
missed
consider
it, now that Fundy missed it, George just...
Wow! And he got himself
Got-
out of this mess, and he's gonna win
No,
this pawn.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
Well-
Wow.
Let's see if he's gonna take the pawn though. Taking the knight or the queen is both good. Yeah. So what he played was actually not a
Wow.
good move, but because Fundy played so fast, he didn't consider his other forces.
That is so impressive what he
George
just
found
pulled off.
Not
a
bad.
way to come back. Okay, let's see. Does George know or is Fundy giving it away?
George looks like he's
I
a
feel
photo. He's so shocked right
I
now.
know his eyes aren't even moving. Hey, Tubbo in the chat. Why?
No, Tubbo.
Tubbo's cheering for Fundy.
Oh, for a second, I thought they blundered for a
You
second.
scared me. All right, and now it's an equal game. George recovered when Fundy was already crushing him, and
Yeah.
Fundy played fast, and now it's tied again.
Okay.
Ooh, I
He
was
feels
not expecting you to
relaxed.
take it with your queen.
So if they
I've had
trade
enough of you.
off,
All right.
Fundy's pawn
Had enough
structure
of
is
you.
worth, but he's up on time. So that's why it's even.
This was one of the last lessons I did with George about playing the end game. But the issue was we were talking about players a little lower rated than him, and I was saying how they will probably blunder first in the end game, and you have to learn how to play slow.
I gotta
and improve your
double check this
pieces.
just to be
But
sure.
Fundy is one of the most difficult opponents in the end game.
Yeah.
Let's see. He is threatening. George has a tactic to win a pawn. Do you think Fundy will see it?
I think Fundy's tactics are too sharp to
I
not see
agree.
it. I think he's either going to play rook e1 or he can play g3 to defend it. He just needs to make sure
I
that he
think he
takes
will
care of this
defend.
fork. He even has a move like this is bad because then his knight can get kicked away first. So let's see how Fundy replies to this threat.
He has to be very careful. If he tries something like this, he will walk
True.
into another trap. So Fundy is taking his time here. Maybe it's a chance where George's time is
Yeah.
going to become more equal after this.
Mm-hmm.
George is doing really well to put pressure. Oh,
He missed it, but did he really miss it? Because he's trying to get his rook onto d7, which would attack two pawns at the same time. So if there's knight e2, the king moves, George takes the pawn, but then Fundy's a tricky fox and he plays rook d7.
Why are you making those voices?
Because I got
Fundy's
excited.
a tricky fox.
Tricky fox,
You know, we're telling a
Papa.
child story here.
Welcome, my children.
Children's story.
Today I will tell you the tale of George
Alex's
versus
commentator
Fundy the
voice is
fox.
Scary. Okay.
Okay.
So George also misses the fork, but you know I'm really happy. This was honestly even better because we talked about this. Nothing makes me happier than seeing like our last lesson come into play. I said always take the file.
I know
You
you're
did.
not kids. It's a joke. Okay, so sorry, I agree with what you were saying about that analysis. Now Fundy's turn to move here. What he could do, honestly, g3 is really nice because it creates a pawn chain. It defends f4 and it makes space for his king. So that would be cool. Other good moves. Rook e1 actually might be a little tricky because of this. Andrea's taking the arrow.
So
Go
I'm
ahead.
letting you guys. I was queuing up. What I was gonna say is this position might be if Fundy does play this. This is honestly really hard for George to play because he can't like push here. He can't push here. And
Wow!
And now I'm worried George is gonna get in a pickle.
Oh, I mean,
I
they're
don't
fighting
know.
for the pickle,
I
right?
told him in these positions to just improve his king if he doesn't know what to do. But this is really hard because This was his main weakness, and I didn't think he would get into such a strategic endgame, but he did. And we have to see if he finds a plan.
The hard thing is the natural plan is just doubling your rooks. Rooks love to be on open files, i.e. files that don't have any pawns. But if he moves his rook to d7, then the knight can go to c5. This is the issue with it that I was trying to explain.
Oh, but is Fundy going to see it? Do you think Fundy is going to see knight c5?
If he does, it's looking bad for George.
Depends how good. He missed. Well, he didn't really miss the knight fork. Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, no. Actually, though, even after. Oh, no.
What is he going to do?
Even after they take, we can. Oh, okay, not here. That's the thing. Oh, shoot.
Oh, my
They're going to
gosh.
attack the rook. We can't even try to attack the knight like this. And when
I mean,
here,
there's actually a cool idea
very
that if he plays here, George can do check,
And
but then his
trade.
knight will get trapped, so he can't even go for that, actually. The thing is, there's so many moves that look good here for George
this is
that
a
are
very
actually
difficult
traps.
position.
It's like he's
Only
being
if
baited.
Fundy sees the winning move here, though.
Yeah, so chat, if Fundy sees knight c5, he had...
Oh, no. Dude, Fundy's just a beast. He never misses. Oh, my goodness. Wow. All right.
Wow. That is tough.
Now, George, it's very difficult to defend, but I don't even know.
Okay, so what is
He's
George
just going to have
going
to
to
go
do
back
here?
and forth with his rook. He has no option.
Yeah, I mean, and because he has to keep defending the knight also. If he has to be careful, these are blunders. If he does this, he's gonna lose a full piece. So probably he just needs to play rook back.
And he's definitely spending his time here.
Crazy one, right?
Looking at these knight checks. But the issue is if he
Yes.
spends too much time looking for a way out, he's gonna probably
okay.
get into really bad time pressure.
So we need to see rook d8. That's George's best chance. It looks weird because it's moving up rook back, but he has to do this. Everything else looks really bad. So I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do here.
Here, and this is something I coached him on. When you know you don't have any options on a good move, you have to do it quick. You need to save your time. You know, it's gonna be unpleasant. Rook back, knight takes, and you have to go back, and the knight can even come here again. But you don't have a choice, and he's already down 3 minutes.
I don't know if this is good.
Don't do the check. Don't do the check. Don't check. Don't check.
He can't do it, or it'll be even worse.
Yeah.
And now he'll only be down a pawn, but down a lot of time.
And we'll show you. If he plays knight f3, the king moves up. His knight is now under attack, and so is his rook. Even if he trades off rooks here, then the problem is the knight has nowhere to go because all of these squares where the knight can go to are trapped. So his knight is just going to get eaten alive there. So hopefully he doesn't play that. He needs to play rook d8 and just accept the pawn as lost.
Okay. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Fungi.
It is a
Fungi.
really tough
Still trash
position.
talking? All right.
5 minutes, George. You
Calm
need to play
down.
fast.
It's a tough one. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. It's a very tough one.
Oh my gosh,
Okay,
Fundy.
Fundy. Dude, Fundy's killing it though. Like, oh my god. His last 2 games, he leaves no room for his opponent. No. His knight's gonna be trapped.
But
if Fundy
but-
goes.
is there anything? The problem is there aren't a lot of traps here because Fundy now moves his king. And then what is he going to do with his rook?
He could try. So I'm sure that George is playing to take the rook. So king here, take. Oh, okay. He could even try maybe to counterattack this knight. The issue is that this knight just has nowhere to go.
But there is one line that he can escape from. If he plays this and knight and pawn here next, then he can get his knight onto
there is an
d4.
escape. Oh my god, if he pushes c5, he's actually going to be fine.
He is like an escape artist. George keeps finding ways to get out of this.
I didn't even think about this line. This was like a 4-move variation. And I think George, we were saying on this knight check isn't good, but in the end, it's actually the best
No,
move.
it's not the best move because you still have knight a6, which would at least lose a pawn, or maybe
No,
not
knight
because he can
a6
push.
because you push c5, and he's saved. He has saved his knight, and he saved his pawn. And
How are they seeing all this? And c5, he even has like
he
d4
needs to push
challenge.
c5 here, and I think
They're
he will.
playing this so well. Okay, so I think the issue is if he pushes here, then Fundy plays rook d7, and his knight is actually going to live on, but he might lose another pawn.
but it's c5 is necessary. Here you can bring your king, you can trap the knight, and George has really good chances except for the clock. goodness.
The problem is, what does he do after knight d2?
He in his
Oh.
pawn. Now he's gonna win this.
Now he's gonna.
Okay.
Actually,
Oh my God,
George is back.
Mm.
Fundy messed up by
Oh
taking
my
the
god.
pawn.
This
And
is so
now
stressful.
George is gonna win a pawn and he can save his knight. He doesn't even realize that. Fundy
Why'd you
messed
do
up
this
and
to me,
gave him
Fundy?
another chance to save the game.
But where is his knight gonna go after rook and
On
d2?
D4
On
because
c1.
no, because his rook's gonna be on C4, so he can just
No.
run here.
I'm saying, yeah, he can actually do that. You're right. My bad.
He's totally safe now.
Yep. This is so close. This is so close.
I honestly think this game will be determined by time. George is gonna have to start playing bullet when Fundy still has like 5 minutes, unless Fundy starts slowing down now. But Fundy played too quickly, which makes sense. He took a pawn. You know, it looked like a free pawn, but he missed an even better move, which would have just gave him a huge advantage.
Yeah.
Wow. And now Black has the
my
advantage.
gosh.
George has the better position because Fundy is dealing with the same issue. His knight can't come here, can't come here, can't come here, only has one square. And now George's knight can actually escape.
And George and Fundy are playing at such a high level. People should really be impressed with their level of play here. So now Fundy might actually not want to chase the knight. I mean, there's options. He can go check, and then try to put pressure on the pawns. I'll tell you, rook d2, knight d4, and then b3. The rook has to move away from the protection of the knight, and he loses.
No.
So if Fundy plays rook d2, he actually has to play knight c1. Knight d4 loses. So that is the trickiest variation here.
Oh no, I don't know if George is thinking that ahead because I didn't even see it. Oh gosh.
Man. But now Fundy is taking
But
his
he's
time.
getting closer on time. I really want to see. This will be the first game where we really get into a blitz game. Okay.
Oh, George, move that
George
knight out of
has
there.
to
Get
save
that
his
knight out of there.
This
Oh,
is
wait,
a
no,
safe-
that loses. That loses. I keep missing.
Oh, because it's
of
this
B3.
again.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
god.
So he can't get baited.
So he has to play rook c2. Rook c2.
Yeah, he kind of
Attack
does,
the
but
pawn
then
and
what
then
happens
allow
after?
knight
Then you have to move your knight this way. It's so tricky here. It's so tricky.
Or he could just wait, and if he brings the king, get a check. I don't know. Honestly, whatever he does, I don't know
Or
if
rook
Fundy is
A4.
going to see the whole idea.
Attack the knight and then
But
try to come this
he
way.
cannot take so much time here.
Yep. This position is tricky, but George is down 3 minutes. He needs to catch up on time. Remember, they get an extra
George!
2 seconds each move, so they're not going to run out of time. Wow!
You're so loud.
But it's so good!
That was a great
It's
move,
so
though.
good!
So now,
I'm losing my mind.
Fundy's
I'm
gonna have to
losing
take
my
some
mind. I'm
time.
sorry. I'm losing my mind.
I know George. They both have killer instincts, but isn't it going to be even harder for George to follow after? Okay, all right. He wants to get in check. I think that actually is a very good intermediate move. Wow.
Okay.
But he'll be able to at least escape with his knight.
Oh my God.
Oh man, I have no idea what's gonna happen in this end game.
How?
As long as George speeds up.
They're both playing so well. I don't know what's going to happen. The position is now pretty even, but Fundy is still up on time. Fundy is still up on time, so he's still the one who's more likely to win so far. Now, though, he has to do something. He has to move his knight. It's under attack, and he has these two options. He can't move it to b4 because that's a free piece. So once he moves his knight, what happens is that George starts going like yum, 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 yum.
Oh
and eats his
yeah,
pawns.
I didn't even realize it was just gonna take those pawns.
Yep.
But
this position
wow.
is much harder to play.
Oh my god, it's only 2 minutes. We're gonna get into blitz games.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into blitz. And what's funny is these are actually the two most experienced players in blitz. George loves to play bullet and Fundy loves to play 3 minutes and blitz. So they're both pretty well equipped for this endgame.
Yeah. I mean, let's see
This
how
is
they
an epic
play it
game.
out. This is really epic.
And Fundy's time is just getting closer and closer to George.
1 second.
If George can capitalize on this slow time loss that Fundy's having, he can really get the game back.
Okay. So what's going on here? King to g7. They're both very focused now.
They're not saying a word. They can talk to
Fundy
each other,
is
but
taking
they
his
are
time.
focused.
Now that's an interesting move, but
We get a
the
check.
problem is, you can check and bring the king back and then take the knight and take the pawn, or he can even take the pawn and then take the knight and then take the pawn.
So there's actually a lot of, as long as he plays fast.
Oh,
it's
but
okay not
George
to play
just
the best
missed the
move.
win. George just missed the win and he
Yep.
moved his knight.
But I wouldn't say missed the win. I still think he's doing fine. White is still in a double attack. His knight and his pawn are under attack.
And what's important is that George made that move in 15 seconds, so he realizes
which is way
he's
more
down
important.
in time. Yeah, exactly.
Way more. You know, it's okay if he's not calculating the best line. As if Fundy gets to 3 minutes, I have no idea who is better under time pressure.
Wow.
This is such a great matchup.
Okay. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. Okay, so
I mean,
oh my gosh, Fundy is nearing a minute when he was up.
All right, now George just gobbles up that pawn. He can take it with either his knight or his rook. But he's still down a minute. Come on, George. Has to be a little faster.
And on top,
and he takes it.
He takes it. So the position is better for George now. The computer thinks it's even because it's expecting perfect play. But for any humans, the fact that George is winning up pawns is very important. That being said, White's king is more active than the Black king, and Fundy could potentially get some kind of king attack on George, so he will have to be careful. And I'm just going to draw some arrows to explain that this pawn next to the Black king could be in danger in the future if Fundy comes up with that idea.
I don't know if Fundy's going to play fast or take his time and look for a plan, but now he's bringing, I guess he could have tried king e4, but I think that was too risky.
I think in time pressure,
I think
it was a little too scary, and I respect his decision.
Yeah, and now he can do perfect. A knight move, defending his pawn.
And attacking.
They're both playing really good. Wow. And now George has to defend his pawn on a
and also, you guys, if you want to support Fundy, he is live, twitch.tv/Fundy. George is not streaming, so you can watch him here, but we just want to make sure
said they're confused on who's winning. This game is dead even right now. This is
whoa.
It is. It's 0-0.
No, that's the wrong way to think about it. This is an important point. When it's 0-0 and the computer says it's either even or complicated. The position is
that's
so
what I just said.
No, it's different. Even means like it's going to be a draw. Here, either side could win. That's the difference.
I still think dead even. I think it's pretty tied up. I
would bet money on the line, Andrea. That's not how it works.
Even, not complicated.
This is complicated.
Obviously, it's but you can't say,
dude.
Okay.
George is up a pawn. It is not even material. It is so hard because Fundy has more active pieces. But let's move on.
George's pawn is hanging.
Yeah, but so is Fundy's.
And then, okay, fine.
All right. Okay, anyway, we're not arguing. Now the pawn is hanging.
George has a little bit of advantage.
Oh, so maybe it isn't even.
Well, okay, never mind. Yeah, okay.
All right, it's fine. Let's move on.
Wait, no, not George. What the? What? How is White?
Rook a4 wins. Rook a4 is winning. George sees this. He's won the game.
Oh, no.
The reason for that is because the knight cannot move.
No.
It's pinned.
This could be it for George.
He moves rook a4. These two pieces are stuck.
They're
handcuffed together.
Oh, God, that's game. He found the winning endgame move.
The pieces are handcuffed together, just like me and Andrea. We're not here by
our own. You're so sweaty.
Yes, so are you. Don't stop it.
I'm never touching you again.
Stop it. Now he has to focus on the chess, Andrea. This is a professional event.
You said handcuffed.
I was joking. Okay, so the knight is coming to b5. If he plays this move, he's gonna or this.
So wow, George is popping off. But even if we give him the knight and hopefully maybe try to win this pawn.
You mean give the rook for free on
b8? No, I'm saying like
right
play
now.
This first, try to win the pawn, give him the knight. He's only down a knight, and in these endgames, it could still be a draw. It's really hard.
That's a brilliant point, my young sister.
Thank you.
That's a brilliant point. This is Fundy's best chance.
George's best chance.
No, Fundy is white.
Yes.
So this is his best chance.
No, George is white. Wait, George is black. Wait.
Andrea, George is black.
Wait.
Andrea.
Yeah. Wait, George is winning this game? Oh, I got it mixed up. Oh my God, wait. Wait a second. George is winning?
Andrea.
Oh my God, I thought Fundy was winning. Oh wow, George is actually winning this. Fundy might actually go down. Oh my goodness, it is breaking news, chat. I don't know if you have heard, but Fundy, the strongest competitor, about to be going down. George found the winning move, not Fundy. George found it. Wow.
Okay.
I am in awe.
So, All I'm going to say is that Fundy found the one move that can save him. So if George takes his knight, he takes the pawn. And even though George is up a knight, this is a hard position to win with so little time.
And only 1 minute.
Yeah, Fundy can try to hold a draw, or maybe George will blunder in their time pressure.
If they draw, we will have to play another blitz game between them. It would be our first tiebreaker. For the record, our fonts are in black, and I can't read their usernames. I have to squint my little eyes so I can't see who's who, unless I look at the stream.
Andrea, you're doing it for content. I totally understand.
Yeah, okay.
But let me catch everyone up in case anyone is confused. Fundy is playing white, George is playing black. The winner of this goes into the finals. George is up a knight, but this could be a tricky position for him to win with just a minute 20.
Oh, and he's gonna trade
Oh,
rooks.
he shouldn't have traded.
Oh God! Oh
Can you explain why he shouldn't have traded, Andrea?
no! No, you explain better because I'm bad at endgames.
Okay, so basically, if you are up material in an endgame, you want to trade. If you're down, keeping as many pieces as possible is your only chance to try to win, especially when it's just a knight, because he could have tried to keep his pawns together.
I thought we were gonna go for an endgame explanation here.
No, that's the explanation
Ooh,
here.
wow. Oh, he stopped it. This is, I still think, yeah, George is still doing very well here.
Oh, man.
With King E6, stopping this pawn, oh my goodness. Fundy had some chances with this passer, but
He still has chances.
It's still really hard. Yeah, black has to collect these pawns, and he can only do it if he finds a way to activate his knight or if he breaks through one of these pawns. Oh, wow.
Or knight F5.
That's it. He overpushed, and now
Yep.
he can take this pawn.
So
wow.
Andrea is showing
George
this
is gonna win.
or this move, which checks the king and attacks the pawn.
George is gonna win.
Oh my God, this was so
That is
close.
crazy.
So close.
He really focused. He came back from down 3 minutes. He was down so much time, but it's under a minute.
So I wouldn't write it off just yet because he could still somehow stalemate under a minute.
Especially with this time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! If he repeats it, it's a draw. No, he knows to push his passer. And now he just takes on E5 and he pushes all the pawns.
Mm-hmm. So what Fundy should try to do is just pray for a draw here. Get his king in a position where George needs to make sure he's not stalemating. And we have seen that happen
Fundy's
before.
points. George is definitely underrated. I initially, before this tournament, thought he was like 12 or 1300, so he could have even been higher rated than Fundy, but he doesn't play this time control. He plays a lot of blitz.
Yeah, all right, so what's going on here? We got king G2.
Let's see if he knows how to win this endgame. It's not a simple plan with 50 seconds.
Fundy should keep his king in the corner where it has the least amount of moves because the highest chance of getting a stalemate, which means that his king can't go anywhere except stay on the square he's on, and then he gets half a point. Oh, king H1.
Oh God, George has to be really...
If
George has to give him... George has to give
the pawn, otherwise it's a draw.
Oh no, if he does anything, he moves his knight, he moves his pawn, this king can't come here because of the king, can't come here because of the pawn.
No.
When he has no moves, it's
Wait.
automatically a draw. He has to move his
I can
king.
save it.
He has 30 seconds. But even if he loses
Oh my
on
God.
time, even if he loses on time, it's automatically a draw because he has...
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
He has to give his pawn away. He saw it. Okay.
He saw
but now
it.
he has
Okay.
24 seconds, you guys.
Please.
24 seconds.
He saw it though. He caught himself. That was a really good save.
Okay.
Okay, now he's just gonna push those two pawns, and
Well-
it's much less trickier because the king is no longer stuck in the corner, and there's not as many drawing chances.
True, but he has 26 seconds, so what's going to happen? I don't know.
Oh man!
Don't give your knight up, George.
Oh no!
I actually
Please
think
leave me
George is
alone.
panicking Here.
Please.
No.
He's panicking.
He's actually
But he's
panicking.
fighting. But he's fighting for everything. This is so intense. George just needs to push his G pawn, and he's doing it.
Okay. He
I think
repositioned,
George is getting it.
and now he just has to keep pushing the pawns.
Much. Oh, actually, even if he goes to. Oh wow! You're gonna do it. Oh my
man.
goodness. Looks like we will see. Well,
Oh, there's mate in one. Is he gonna? Oh, that's not mate. I lied. There's king E2.
still. Then,
Dude, if
Wait.
George pushes king F3, it's a draw.
yeah, George isn't gonna throw this, and now he promotes his queen, and the game is over with 17 seconds. Or is he not gonna promote? Oh my God, is he not gonna figure out he should have promoted? He needs to go back. He needs to do another check. He needs to do this. He has 10 seconds. He needs to promote. Why isn't he promoting? Take it! Oh, it's a draw! It's
Oh my God. Oh my God. How?
a draw!
How? No.
We get another game of George and Fundy.
There's
oh
no
my
way.
God!
There's no way.
Baby!
Oh, there's no way.
Let's go!
I didn't know how to beat you.
I saw it. I saw how you could beat me, but you didn't.
Okay,
Oh,
so I was
Oh my
about to
God,
run
your
out of time, so I just
pawn
had
on
to finish
F2.
it.
Your
Now
pawn
you
on
have to
F2. If
explain
you would have
to them.
promoted it,
They
it was
have to do
protected by
one
your
more
knight right now.
game.
So, do we want to ask if they want to break?
Yeah, so
Oh, no break. They're supposed to start. Sorry. Okay.
All right,
So
so-
now it's going to be shorter time control, 3 minutes plus 2 seconds, color
Tiebreaker.
reversed. Color reversed.
And now this is going to be really interesting because they're both really good at blitz.
And 1 sec, Andrea, we have it on the screen. So the tie break is a 3+2 game. You only have 3 minutes with an extra 2 seconds. If they draw, they just go again. So we're gonna start the game for them because that was so close. That's so close. So I guess it's gonna be 3-2.
Oh my goodness.
We could show the brackets really quick. So just a reminder, the winner of this goes into the championship match. The loser goes for the 3rd place match, which is gonna be high stakes because it's gonna be one game for $5,000 in front of 80,000 people. Oh my God.
No pressure, guys. No pressure.
No pressure at all. I'm sure they're not nervous. It's just another day in the life.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so let's go back to the contestants and see the two of them. Hopefully they were able to breathe a little bit because now we are going to do the tie-break game, which is 3 minutes plus 2. One of the admins are going to start it. So
It's really insane because they're like the same level and they're both good at blitz, so still have no clue. It's gonna be really hard for the person who loses this because with this tiebreaker, you're just giving the second chance, and we'll see.
yeah, I don't know who it's harder for. Fundy feels like it's his second chance. Meanwhile, George is going to be upset at himself that he
Exactly.
didn't win.
Exactly. If George
Yeah.
has to be careful not to get any mental toll for throwing this game, which if he would have seen one pawn push, it would have been his. Here we go. The tiebreaker game. We are playing 3 minutes. They have the same amount of increment, 2 seconds, but only 3 minutes.
Okay, Fundy's playing the Sicilian here. You might be like, that sounds like dark magic to me. No, it's this opening that is very common, and it looks like they're playing a closed Sicilian, which means there's going to be a lot of pawns on the board. None of them are speaking now. It's just deep breathing. Just deep
How
breathing.
many times do I have to tell them to not put their bishops in front of the central pawns? It's fine.
Coach Andrea,
I've only told them that like 5 times every single time we do a lesson.
Andrea, you just gotta tattoo it on them, okay? Do not block your own pawns. Okay, still, they only have 3 minutes. This is a pretty high stakes game. This is the tie break from what just happened. Knight is going to c3. They're both developing. Honestly, this was an awkward move, but other than that, it's fine so far.
Well, and now his queen is pinned.
Yep.
All
so
right, but he's kicking out. Okay,
Ooh.
wow, the trade really favored George here because now he has a bishop pair, and now his bishop is no longer awkwardly developed because he has room.
Mhm.
So George is getting slightly better in the opening, but
Knight d5 I like a lot because he is opening up that bishop, and if the knight trades, then he gets a pawn in the center, putting pressure on the knight and opening his light squared bishop. But he doesn't see it. He plays a tricky
pretty
and
good.
fast move.
Oh, never mind. I thought that bishop
No,
was
you
defended.
scared
I thought
me
he was
for a
losing a
second.
piece.
No,
But the bishop is defended by the knight.
Yeah.
This fork is not winning anything. I just pin it.
George can either pick to be an aggressive Andy with queen g3
You gotta save one, pal.
retreating.
Does
He
Fundy
needs to
know-
defend c2 though. He actually has to defend c2. I
Ooh.
was wrong. He has to play
Ooh.
queen d1.
George
Queen
is
d1 is
getting
forced.
lower on time. These are the 30 seconds. These are really critical seconds.
Sorry, he has to play queen d1. He has to defend c2.
We are not even seeing the same tactics. Okay. Hey, that's actually probably even better than queen d1 because it's doing the same job defending the pawn on c2, and his queen is way more active in front
Yeah,
of the pawn.
great move. Great move.
So George actually plays better than Alex in this move. All right.
Tell me who's white and who's black again, Andrea.
George
Will
is
you? It might
white,
be a little
Fundy
confusing for
is
you.
black. I couldn't see because of the font blending into the
Oh
background.
yeah, what about
You got
what
the
about
better
the fox
genes.
icon? What about the fox icon?
I
You didn't
wasn't
see that? You
looking
didn't
at
see that?
I forgot about that.
Okay.
Okay, we're going into another endgame. These guys really
Knight
like their
D5.
endgames. Middle games for now.
He has to defend it. Don't drop the bishop, Fundy.
Bum, bum,
Move it
bum.
here. Develop whatever you want. Okay, attack the pawn. Also good.
All right, he has to defend, maybe push d3. Moves like this look good, but they don't really do anything because he'll just get attacked. So hopefully he doesn't fall for those. But this is very solid.
Man.
And he has a killer plan coming up with this pawn.
They are so evenly matched, it's scary.
It is. So what if they just draw all day?
Then we're just gonna be one
literally,
of them
if
has to
they-
get
Well,
tired.
it's crazy because these endgames are the most drawish. Like blocked positions, same minor pieces.
I mean, eventually we're gonna make them play 1 minute chess. If
Yeah,
they
I was
keep
gonna make him play
drawing.
bullet. There's no way they'll draw again though. Wow. So bringing his knight to f5 would be a fantastic plan. Putting pressure on the pawn on d6.
Another idea he could do is, I mean, he could try to bring his rook into the game. He can go for ideas
He's
like
down a
a4,
minute, though.
a5.
Good. I told him when he doesn't know what to do, just improve your pieces, and he's doing it.
That is good.
But he needs to catch up a little bit on time, but it's not a big difference.
Oh my gosh, he can win a pawn here if he wants. If he plays knight f5, this pawn is under attack. It cannot be defended. Ooh, he
went
missed
back.
it.
Still a good square from the knight, not as good.
And he saw that his knight was under attack, which was more important.
Exactly. He's playing fast, not finding all the best moves, but finding good moves.
What we always tell players, it's in this time format, it's better to be good and fast than perfect and slow. And that's what they're both doing, and we're very proud of the way they've been playing.
So now he's in the same situation he was, but he doesn't have the check on e7. He has to decide whether to trade.
I was thinking this move
I
looks
like this
good.
a lot. This is great.
Ooh.
If they take, he could take with the knight.
Whoa, Eric Rosen, thank you for
Eric,
raiding.
thank you for the raid. Oh, Fundy just blundered a piece.
Ooh,
It's George's game.
Poor Fundy, man. Poor Fundy. King h2. That's fine too. And now he takes.
All right.
Oh my God.
But we were just in this
George,
situation.
you have to see this. You could have won a
Oh,
rook.
George had a killing move.
Okay, that's
And now
fine.
he takes
They're
the
in time
pawn, and
pressure.
but if he takes the pawn, he'd have to play rook here, defend this.
Where's he going with his king?
I don't know.
George, why are you marching your king, man?
I don't know where he's, but dude, this is killer. This is.
It is. It's just funny. What is he doing?
I don't know
What
why
is
he
going
decided
on?
to take
I
his
don't
king
know, man.
all
I
the
actually
way
don't
when
know.
he could have taken it. in
Why
one
is my
move
king
with the
here?
bishop, and now it's.
Now it's
What
all-
is happening?
Checkmated too.
Is he mating with
It's checkmated too. He doesn't even know because he doesn't see the bishop.
I don't think I've ever done this before.
He doesn't even know. Doesn't even see that the bishop's
Does
getting
he even
checked.
see its check?
Doesn't
Or
even
even
know
know
he
he
just
see
won the
this?
game.
Wait. Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
wait, that
God.
was wait,
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
even realize
Oh,
what just
wow.
happened. That was OP.
Oh wow.
I didn't even see that. Okay.
Okay.
Did not see that indeed.
Yeah, and now it's just mate.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know what to say, man. That's
Well,
pretty funny.
George accidentally won, but you know.
I mean, no, he saw
no,
the
no,
tactic that mattered.
Well, no, he didn't see the bishop, but he still played the best move.
Yeah, but
So-
he won a piece before that.
Yes, yes.
Okay. The only no. Now he has mate in like
Man, it takes a
a
few,
few
moves, but
moves.
it's coming around.
yeah. Let's see. He saw it. Now if he
Wow.
plays rook g1, it's so clean. Wow.
I really after
He deserves this win.
after
He
seeing
played
Fundy's games, I didn't think
Jesus.
anyone could take him down, but George played excellent in the splits game. And yeah, they both played a lot of blitz, but I think George also had more experience in the blitz.
I'm just impressed.
Very
this
impressed.
was such a good game.
You know, and this is great because George didn't get defeated from throwing the last win.
Yeah, and now George can just go for the mate. He's threatening rook h1 checkmate. Game is over. Fundy can try to run, but there's
Wow.
gonna be a dead fox
What a
soon.
crazy game. Oh
Boom.
my goodness.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Wow.
I didn't see it.
Good game,
Yeah, you're right.
Fundy.
Wow.
Man.
Wow, that was crazy.
That bishop, man. That bishop.
I didn't even see
I didn't.
that.
I
Yeah,
did
out of
not see it.
nowhere.
I didn't even see it, and that like.
I did not see it.
Oh my god. That was
was
crazy.
insane.
Alright,
Good games.
Oh, so wholesome.
We're gonna bring them. That was some insane matches. We're gonna interview both of them, both really talented players. Wow, those were some fantastic games.
Yeah, so we're gonna interview them, and then we're gonna get back to the rest of the semifinals. I don't know what to say. That was really exciting. Do Command Chess if you want to try your own chess game in our chat. We have a link to chess.com. We'll be right back. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. And
Be back with the players.
we are back by some of the competitors today that impressed us so much. I'm still a little bit, at lack of words. We got George and Fundy. This was such a close game. George, congratulations. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling so stressed out, but relieved. Oh my god.
It was a really good game, I think.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, what we were
You guys
telling
were
everyone.
so close in level.
They were. Fundy, you had such a good first game, and what George did was escape artist style. He found so many tricky ways to save his positions when he was worse off that you kept trying to do your best, but there was really little you could do. But then you didn't give up and you got a draw out of that losing game. So Fundy, that was really impressive. We just want to say that.
I'm super sad about the bishop all the way at the end, but I mean, he was up with the bishop, so it's deserved. He did a good game, and I'm hoping that he now becomes first place.
Yeah, the tiebreaker was tough. You guys.
Hey, I want the person that fought me to be at least the best. Come on, let's be real here.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, this blitz game was really close. Also, that king march with the bishop was so beautiful to see.
Was that bad or was that good? I feel like that I was doing bad moves, but I felt like I had no other option.
You actually had the bishop taking on f6 earlier, but it was cooler to see you march
march this king and then use the bishop.
Oh yeah, I could have just taken it.
Yeah, do you know what's really
No, I did that on purpose because then I get the discovered check.
Yeah, you checked his king by moving your king, which sounds illegal to check someone's king by moving your king. So that was really impressive. Fundy.
Yeah, that was completely unintentional though.
Yeah. Fundy, we're just going to go back to the 1 point in the game. I mean, you were playing pretty well here, actually.
When Fundy, he saw this tactic. George
and you took with the bishop.
This take on f4, it was...
Or on d5. Knight takes d5 first, because then if he takes your bishop, you just move your knight back and you saved a piece. If he takes your knight in this position, then you could just move your bishop back and you would have been in better hands here, although it's still tricky. But Fundy, let's not forget that you still have the next game where you're going to be playing against the loser of Sapnap versus Pokimane, and that is going to be for third place and for $5,000. So I don't know if you were feeling a little nervous now. You might feel a little nervous.
I'm feeling slightly nervous, but I mean, I know George was very good, so I'm just excited to see who I'm playing against and hopefully securing third place.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Fundy and George.
Thank you for the great games, guys. Those were amazing to watch.
That was so exciting.
Well played, dude.
All right. Well, chat, we will be right back. What we're going to do next is we're going to bring Sapnap and Pokimane. The winner of that will be playing against George in the final. The loser will be playing against Fundy for the third place prize. See you guys soon. Thank you so much, everyone. All right. Well, let's go to the player cam. We wanted to give the players a little bit of a break because Poki just played a game and she has to go back to back.
But maybe that's going to make her even stronger. You know, she's in the zone.
Yes. So, mods, if you can put a prediction for the Poki versus Fundy game and also pay off the people from the previous prediction, that would be awesome. As soon as they're ready, they are going to start. Fundy is the heavy favorite here. He's been playing for longer. He has more hours. But Poki has such an amazing attitude. She's also playing in Blockchamps, the event that we just told you guys about. So hopefully she could use this game as a training so that when she comes into Blockchamps, she just crushes all of the competition. I'm out of breath. Take it away, Andrea.
I'm curious. I want to hear what they're saying to each other. Seems like, I don't know. Is this going to be the first round Poki trash talk?
I hope so. So we're going to listen in on them as they talk. We'll get that soon.
Wait, what do you have? WGM? What is this?
Oh, just a meme. I'm 400 rating.
I want fenciness like that.
Are you scared?
I want to be fancy like that.
Are you scared, Funny, that you might lose?
Is that World Grandmaster?
Rating WGM?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
It means wonderful grandma.
Or Grandmaster, but you know.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, I didn't know.
Thank
Okay,
you.
All right. I got scared for no reason then. Never mind.
Okay, well, the opening is really good so far. We got the queen's pawn.
Is this distracting?
No. It's your turn.
Pokey, don't distract on his
Queen's
turn.
Gambit.
I think I want to see some Poki trash talk. You know,
okay.
Lily, she was very sweet too. Sapnap was just silent, but Fundy.
Meep.
I want to hear her trash talking skills.
And remember,
good. And that was much better. If he would have taken a move ago and her knight was in the center, it was much worse. But now we've solved that issue.
Meep.
Okay, so now she can recapture with the pawn. She remembers to bring pawns from the side to the center. Now she can develop and block the check.
I don't know if this is a good move for Funny. I think we talked about this.
¿Por
Taking
qué?
the queen out early in the game.
I
Probably
actually
maybe
don't
has a
know
plan
why.
To bring his bishop. Yeah, okay, he doesn't know why.
I just find it funny.
¿Por qué? Okay.
You're losing time. You're losing time. Yes, I'm gonna win. Oh, shit.
She should do the knight first.
This is good too, though.
No,
She's
it's
attacking.
okay. Yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
Fundy sounds like a villain sometimes. Pokey could just trade everything if she wants to.
Or she could just wait, because if we push and provoke this, it actually helps us develop. No?
Or knight c3.
Or knight c3. There's a lot of options.
So many good options.
Fundy is playing an interesting opening. I feel like I don't know if he's confident or just trying something new.
Do you think he's underestimating Pokey?
I think he might be underestimating Pokey, because his opening so far, this is the only one he didn't follow principles in.
Yeah, it's very dangerous to underestimate your opponent because, you know, you do one slip up and anything can happen in one game. Even e3 actually works for Pokey because her bishop is defended. So the good thing for Pokey is almost any move she does here is fine.
Yes.
Yeah. Woman GM. Okay.
Good.
Solid
move.
Mm-hmm.
Opening up her bishop.
Okay.
She has a,
Okay.
has a really easy position.
Trying to
Okay.
Develops a new castle.
Tradesies?
I like it.
I know you like this tradesies.
I kind of do like tradesies.
And in chat, it's normal to underestimate people who are
You wanna
lower
trade
rated,
these?
right? There's an almost there's
I'm
more than
tradesy- yeah, we're
500
doing
point
tradesies.
difference between the two of them.
Okay.
Do you think
Then
she's
we
going to take with
can
a queen
trade
or the knight? Oh,
I hoped
All
queen
right.
because as a lower rated player, trading off queens
And
is
I'm
usually
going
good
here.
for you
makes sense. Makes sense.
because the pressure is on the higher rated person to push for the win. Okay, so knight f6. What Pokey should do is
I feel like you're such
This
a
is-
trickster.
this is fine.
I'm
This is fine.
a little trickster.
And
They
trading
do
the
call me that.
pieces, honestly, just I think Pokey should try to trade as much because then there's going to be
I'm
less
gonna
chances for
trick you.
blunder.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Pokey should develop so that she could castle as well. Let's see if she moves the bishop.
You're gonna
here.
be heckin' tricked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, the queen
Good.
first.
I like this. I
Back
think B4
that
first was
butt
even
up,
better.
Mr. Fundy.
Excuse me, queen misses. Excuse you.
Queen misses.
Mm,
Yeah, you can't even insult Pokey. It's just a queen.
Yeah,
Pretty
exactly.
hard.
Okay, so rook c1, putting the rook on an open file. This is good as well, although don't
Bing.
forget about your king. She has
This
to
is
push
the issue.
here.
So because she's delaying her castle, they're
You're gonna
going
do
to
a
start
bing,
getting
bang,
an
bosh.
attack, and her king's going to be stuck in
I
the middle.
know you're really trying to go for a bim
B5
bam
is kind of a
boom.
hard
That
mix
is
style, but-
no. We say bing bang bosh here. I think doesn't Ikaru say bing bang boom? No, wait, that's XQC.
No,
Never mind.
that's XQC.
That's
Did you just confuse XQC
But
and
I
Hikaru?
think Hikaru says it because XQC did. So.
Oh yeah, he probably does it as a
I'm
meme.
pretty sure Hikaru does it as a meme.
Hikaru says takes.
Yeah, true.
Not a bad move, sir.
So the problem is that Fundy is attacking her pawn twice and it's only defended once. So she either has to protect it with the queen or push it. If she takes, Fundy
gonna
takes
get
with the
messy.
rook. He attacks a3 and all of his pieces are active. So taking is a
By
mistake.
the way, I'm playing banger
these are good.
tunes right now, so I'm just
Don't
jamming when it's
distract
not
her,
my
Fundy.
turn.
I really hope she doesn't trade. Good.
Ooh, nice.
I'll take it.
Good,
Okay, that's
defended.
fancy.
We
That's
already
fancy.
moved the rook, so that's why defending with a different piece was slightly
You know
better,
what?
but still much better.
I'm okay with that.
And now, we have to foul the queen. But she really should castle. I don't want her king to get stuck in any attacks. She has to feel safe.
I mean, maybe after that George game, she feels inspired to
Yeah, I
just
know.
march around the board.
I know. So now her pawn is under attack twice. She has to push or bring the queen.
Yeah, b5, I would love to see that move, or queen b3. Either of those, I would be super happy. Anything else is either a mistake or an inaccuracy.
Yes, well said.
Thanks, Andrea. I appreciate compliments from you.
Pokey's down a little bit of time.
Changes subject instantly. Andrea gets uncomfortable when she's being nice.
I had to say something else. All right. This is rough. B5 would be beautiful.
Yeah.
Come on, Pokey in an A4, and she just blocks everything. And Fundy's got nothing on the queen side.
Fundy is jamming. Also, Fundy is live if you guys want to see how he's doing as well.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/Fundy. Okay, so both of them very pensive here.
Thinking
So
noises,
awkward.
thinking noises.
Yeah.
Thinking.
How
It is
about-
awkward because you're both on each other's mic, but you're both silent because you're thinking.
Yes.
Oh, no. Okay.
It's not. It's rough.
Actually,
'cause-
luckily, after takes and knight, she can castle because they can't take the bishop. But I don't know. I don't know if she would castle in this position.
Yeah.
I didn't even really mean to do that. But that's okay.
She's down a pawn now, so she lost a pawn.
How does it feel to be up a pawn? You feel good?
It feels good. Feels good. Feels good.
All right, I'm glad. I'm glad.
Thank you.
Oh, it's funny. So hopefully Pokey castles for the trick Andrea just described. Another move she could do is queen b3, but then the knight takes, and then you have to recapture with your queen, but then you're protecting your rook, so you're fine.
Ah, they're back.
Do you think she'll castle here?
I hope so. My only concern is she makes a move like bishop e2, which is just wasting a move and unnecessary.
Yeah, so here we haven't solved the issue of the trade, but because they take with check. So here, this would have been good because the knight is pinned, but now it is a check, so
Queen
she's
takes.
forced to take like this.
Okay.
Yeah, she has to take. Everything else
But
loses.
then again, I mean,
Good job.
she's only down a pawn. She
I
has
I gotta
a
skedaddle.
rook.
And I just did this instead of
Good
clapping.
job.
Oh,
Good
God.
job. High five.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
Hey, Connor, good to see you in the chat.
Sub Connor Eats Pants, good to see you. This is for third place, you guys. The winner of this game gets $5,000.
All right,
Hiding.
Castle, let's go, Pokey. It's time for a comeback. It's just a pawn. It's literally not even that big of a difference.
True.
No safe space.
And this bishop is such an awkward boy.
Exactly. I was gonna say, what,
I
what
needed
is
a
this
safe
guy
space
doing?
too.
Can is blocked by
Safe
this
space.
pawn. This pawn is honestly kind of weak. Her position is pretty equal.
I love the idea of queen c7 because then
I'ma
if
tell
Fundy
you,
moves his bishop,
I don't like
you can
your
take
safe space.
b7.
Okay.
So that would be really good. What else?
And there's a lot of things Pokey can do here. I mean, knight, rook, as long as she's just
Queen c7 is so good here.
yeah, but
Although there's bishop c6
and there's
or
also
rook c8. Yeah.
Queen c7 doesn't work. I think this is a safe move. And now if they probably attack with this rook, then she just has
My
to
queen
fancy,
feels
fancy,
so
fancy.
naked.
Well, now
Now-
she should play this because rook here, you just
Yeah.
take the pawn.
Queen c7 works, but I think it's too aggressive.
No, because queen.
No, too aggressive for Pokey to find.
Yeah. Bishop c6 would be the best move for Fundy, and that's also hard to see. As long as Pokey sees the queen in threat and moves away with it, she's still in
Hey,
this game.
Five-Up.
What's
Fellow-
up, Five-Up?
fellow chess player
Hey, what chess
Minecrafters in the
homies?
chat. Let's go. Represent.
Good,
Okay.
good.
Not a bad move. You know, it's safe. Moves like this take a little bit more experience to find because they're bold. And most of the time, as beginners, these moves get punished. But you have to see this attack. Now, this is safe. This is
Queen
okay.
b4, you got to move that queen into safety.
You really coming after her. Like, what did she ever do
She
to you?
knows.
I don't know. I just
Or
You can only have
she
one
could
queen
even
on
go
the
to
board, you know?
D3.
It's kind of rude,
Yeah,
man.
Fundy's doing what you should do as a high rated
I'm
player.
loyal to
Just
one
put
queen,
as
not
much
two.
pressure and attack as much as you can to make him blunder.
Yeah, so queen b4. Let's see if she sees it.
Did I just
or-
hear someone else laugh?
no. That's me.
Okay.
What?
Fundy, why are you laughing while she's thinking, man?
No,
I didn't
actually,
hear
I
you
have
laugh.
like 5 grandmasters in the room right here, helping me out.
Oh, this is a big blunder because now bishop
Oh God, I
c4.
didn't see it.
Yeah. And Fundy sees it instantly. He's been doing too much puzzle rush. He's gonna see all of these.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was doing some puzzles
crazy.
last night. It was really nice though.
Yes.
Fundy was a great sport. He would help me coach Tubbo, even though they're technically contestants. And while I'd coach Tubbo, he would just do puzzles on his own. He was
And
really good.
he also coached Nikki. So
and Nikki, he helped a lot of the contestants. Fundy was such a great sport.
yeah, he's a really good
I
coach.
mean, everyone's a good sport.
Sag.
R.I.P. Mister.
Aw.
R.I.P.
Well,
served
she
us
can
well.
recapture with her.
We'll never
rush.
forget you.
Yeesh,
There you
yeesh,
go.
yeesh.
Pokey's always
F in the
losing her
chat
rooks.
for her rook, you guys.
But in her game against Sabnap, she lost her rook and then almost came back.
Yeah.
But
Wow. Well, so the rooks are both on open files. Fundy is up an exchange and a pawn, which means he has a rook for a knight and he has this pawn. So that is worth 3 points of material as much as a minor piece. So that is a pretty significant amount of material here. What do you think Pokey should try for here?
honestly, she just needs to make some room for her king because Fundy knows what he's doing. He's starting the back rank. He's going to try to bring down this rook just trying to trade everything when he's up, even push this guy. There's not even much Pokey can do.
Yeah, I mean, she should still try here, and it's really great practice since she's going to play in Blockchamps in February. And for those of you who are just tuning in, we are in Blockchamps, which was a event for Minecrafters to try chess. And this is the playoff for third place. Up next, we have the championship match between George Not Found and Sapnap. So that is going to be the last game of the day. That is going to determine who the Blockchamps champion is, the best chess player amongst Minecraft players.
And it's funny because we asked both of them for quotes before the tournament, and both of them just said their only goal was to beat the other one. So they got what they wanted. We're gonna see whose trash talk is stronger.
Saved.
And we can actually show a little bit of our Minecraft server because this game is being played live in our Minecraft server. We could only let 1,000 people in because it's so hard to have servers that don't break. But here's everyone crowding the camera, saying, okay, you guys move back. Jeez, I feel a little claustrophobic. Can we maybe back it up and see the chessboard a little bit? Everybody's trying to see the cameraman. Stop it. Stop it. Anyway, there's the board. The moves are being translated in real time. This is a pretty exciting project. So hopefully you guys who are in it were able to have fun. There's the board over there.
And so we can see all the people, but when they're there,
oh, look at that. You see that little piece moving over? That was the rook just moving in real time. So let's return to the board. So what you just saw in the Minecraft world was the rook moving to C2. The rook moving to C2. So that is actually pretty cool. Anyway, so rook D1. We are playing very defensively here, which makes sense.
Which is great. I mean, the issue I was saying was the back rank, and she's not giving him any chances to trade.
You know what? I'm doing some crazy shit right now.
Sorry.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Crazy stuff. What's
happening? Oh, he's pushing the passive.
Good strategy. Funny knows that's his best and quickest way to win right now.
She's making space for her king. Also a good plan.
Pokey's definitely defending as best as she can, but I think that pawn is unstoppable.
Fundy's coming for her.
We're playing the pawn march.
He wants the pawn. The pawn cannot promote here because of the knight, but once she brings it to b2, Fundy brings it to b2, there's a rook.
She's trying to play counterplay. I respect that. So can you explain why you'd want to go for something like this?
So when you're losing, you want to create any weakness possible, any counterplay, because even if they get a little bit too confident with their win, he's going to focus on his plan. Maybe, here he's definitely going to take with a knight, and if even here, it would be good, but the fact that she's down, she's pulling up some tricks, but trading is still probably going to help him. It's better than doing nothing, though.
Right, you might as well try, because if your opponent falls for a trap, then you can win. But otherwise, if you're just passive, you would have lost anyway. So this is the fair way to do it. And you guys do notice, Pokimane is 600 points lower rated. We had a wide variety of players here. Poki is going to end up placing in 4th if she loses this game. But what that goes to show is that she's playing here even with less experience than the other players, and I think she deserves credit for taking that chance and taking this practice game. Look at that. She's attacking 2 rooks.
I know that was great, but that's the thing, her counterplay is great, but I know Fundy's not going to fall for anything.
Fundy is too strong. That's the difference here, because she can even try queen g5 with the ideas of bringing her queen in onto the attack, but Fundy's tactics have been so sharp this entire event. I mean, he and George were going neck to neck, and George is going to be in the finals.
Yeah,
so tough competition.
Block it in one move. But she made her best counterplay, but I think it's going to be over for White soon.
Well, I hope she plays knight g5. Even just playing that and getting the idea of being aggressive,
that would be great
here. Yeah.
She's thinking. I think she's stressing about that pawn because there's no way that White can stop the pawn from promoting and the rooks from coming to the back rank.
Yeah. Also, I saw our esports team, Envy, in the chat earlier, and I just want to give them a quick shout out. Team Envy is the team we're signed on. They have been incredible. They helped us make everything in Minecraft for this event. So huge shout out to Team Envy. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Go Envy! All right. She's holding it together. There's not too much.
This is a cool idea. I'm guessing she's, trying
because
to
if the pawn pushes, she can take the rook.
Yep, which she could have done even from e4, but I don't think she's sure of what to do, and she's not giving up here, which is great. Yeah, use that
envy emote.
envy emote if you're one of our subs. Just spam it in the chat.
Making us proud.
Exactly. I mean, if they like us enough to have us on their team and we're, a lot to handle, we appreciate it. There we go. I'm spamming our Bota's envy emote.
A trick like this, what Pokey's doing. Ooh.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate it.
This would have been really nice if. Oh, it would not even worked here though. If her queen was here, because then maybe this was a defender leaving this. But regardless, it's check. It's really difficult.
Yeah, I mean, Fundy isn't even playing like 1,000. He's playing like a 12 or 1,300, and that is just so tough, man.
Yeah, I'd say George is like around 1,300 something, and so is Fundy, just a little bit below.
What's your
Pokey
plan
is
with
playing
this
more
one?
like 600,
Tradesies?
700 also.
Or even higher than that, for
Tradesies.
sure.
Yeah.
Everyone in this tournament is very underrated, which is great because they've been practicing a lot and they made a lot of progress.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, Tradesies.
Okay, so yeah, she's gonna trade. I still want to see her go for this idea. This is the last hope
But
she
even
could
the
have.
idea, rook takes check, and then
Yeah, I mean, she could take, queen takes, king moves away, pushes pawn, and then it's over. Oh, she took. Yeah, well, he's about to get another queen.
it's over. But Fundy was a very, very strong contestant.
Yeah, Pokey had it
But
really
we will
tough.
see Pokey in Blockchamps, so she will get a redemption for sure.
Exactly. She will have her chance to come back. GG's. Yeah, I mean, it's
They're
almost
different
there.
thinking faces of Fundy's versus
Yeah,
Pokey's.
Fundy's emotes are hilarious.
Not even emo, just his expressions.
Yeah, I mean, Fundy did say he only has one queen, but once he promotes, there'll be 3. His 2 queens and Pokey for coming into this. So,
Nice one.
you know what? I go for them, Andrea. You don't appreciate it.
I do, they're just mom jokes. Not even dad jokes, just mom.
Well, at least one of us has some jokes.
have
She's
nothing.
Andrea. If he would have promoted, she would have
Opa!
checkmated. We just missed this moment because we're
Oh,
too
an
busy. This is her
upgrader.
last trap.
All right, all the attention to Pokey. A
Now should be
fantastic
two
move that she
queens, right?
plays.
Oh my god. If he gets a queen, he loses.
I thought you were only loyal to one.
Oh my god, is he gonna promote?
Good point. I should not do it just yet.
No.
Oh, he saw it.
But
Yeah.
that was a great try. Honestly,
I'm just gonna show it
it's,
for
it's
chat.
so much respect for when you're losing, but you're still really thinking hard on the position and you're not getting defeated.
He would have had to sack all of his
That would've
queens
been
and then
hilarious.
get checkmated.
By the final queen.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been so good.
That would have
so
been funny.
good.
But he's played too well to deserve that, honestly. So I think that's fair.
Yeah.
One last trap, go for this.
It was
Maybe he'll
good,
promote
one
to a
last
rook
try.
accidentally and she'll checkmate. I know it's not gonna happen, but what else do you go for here, right?
Yeah, she's on like the
Man, that bread
player
was
of the
good.
cake here.
Yeah, that
The
would have been
bread?
so poetic.
Yeah, gonna
for
make
sure.
more,
Yeah, but totally
frozen bread.
props to Pokey
It's really easy to make.
setting up all these traps.
Get bread and freeze it.
I wonder if Fundy ever ate his piece of bread that he was heating up on his face.
Why did he
We should
do
ask
that?
him about his bread.
Yeah,
I'm very curious.
I mean, maybe the bread technique helps you play better chess or something. I don't know, man.
It worked round 1.
Daniel, thank you
for
for
the
raiding
raid.
with a party of 1,367. If you guys don't know Grandmaster Naroditsky, he is a prophet. He predicted that Moist Critical would checkmate XQC
Alex-
in 6
yeah.
moves. Okay, this is her last shot, and I respect it. No.
okay, after
She
this
had to
we're
do this.
fine.
She had to do this.
She did, she
had
did.
to try. She had to try.
She did, but yeah, anything he does, he can take the knight, he can promote into a queen.
Okay.
The bread, what's happening with the bread?
You know what? She had to go
She
for it.
tried, she tried.
Yeah.
Okay. Was she gonna fight till the end?
I think they might think they're supposed to play until the end, you know? So
Oh,
playing until
true.
checkmate is usually what I think chess.com likes seeing, because for a lot of new players, you still might not have the perfect moves here, and there's always stalemate chances. So now Fundy needs to bring in his rooks because he cannot checkmate with just the queen alone. Again, he doesn't miss a beat.
His technique
He
is
doesn't
literally
miss
flawless.
a beat. It is insane.
Wow.
Okay, I think I gave it a valiant effort.
He
You're
definitely
just gonna
did.
ladder me, I'm pretty
He
sure.
definitely did.
Yeah.
I mean,
GG.
hey, yeah, okay, GG.
Oh, all right. Well, you guys, that was it for third place. Fundy is the official third place finisher in Blockchamps. He is going to walk away with $5,000. We are back. We are joined by the third place and fourth place finisher, Fundy and Pokimane. Fundy, congratulations. The progress that your chess has shown us today since we started coaching has been incredible. So really shout out to you for playing just so well. And Pokey, you had an insane competitor, but you were trying, you gave it a valiant effort. You kept trying to checkmate him.
You tried every trap and we were so proud. You know, you were lost, but your tactics, you still have great ideas. You have so much great potential.
Fundy was
Blockchamps.
actually the person that I was most afraid of playing against.
Yeah,
1K rating
makes
scares me, but I'm
sense.
so
Not
proud
George.
of how I tried.
Not George. Yeah, you were more scared of
To
Fundy
be
than
honest,
George.
I just haven't seen George play as much, but I think I saw some of your lesson. And yeah, the 1K, like 4-digit rating, I'm just like, oh my God, you know, even though it's all practice and I think we could get there.
Yeah.
And speaking of practice, Pokey, do you think this was helpful for your upcoming tournament, PogChamps?
A little bit.
Just not a lot.
You can be honest, don't worry.
I think, no, I think it still was. Because you guys did different brackets and stuff. And I think any practice is still good practice. And I think especially because I faced the person I was kind of most afraid to, and I feel like I still held my ground for a while. I'm very
You
proud,
did.
and that's
You
very
really
motivating.
did.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You did. And I know it feels tough when you play someone who feels like a mismatch, but I'm sure in your next lessons that you have Hikaru and Anna Rudolph coaching you for PogChamps, they can help go over these games so that, you know, you can learn from them. So
Like
Absolutely.
regarding the 4-digit rating, trust me, I've worked my way so tough to
know,
get to
yeah.
1,000, and I was so proud. I've been taking screenshots every time I hit it, and been sending it to like 5 different people.
Yeah,
like,
that's
look, I
very
did it.
Practicing
Look.
a ton, and you deserve it.
Yeah,
But
I remember-
honestly, considering how you played, I'm quite sure you can still get very far in PogChamps. I'm quite sure. So
Thank
good luck
you.
with that.
Yeah, Fundy had just learned chess a few months ago, and we were paired as a team. And the amount of progress that he's made is crazy. And I know he's been playing a lot of chess, putting in a lot of hours. So props to both of you. for
Well
putting lots of
deserved.
hard work.
Fundy, what do you
Enjoy
think?
the 5K and the Amazon content you're gonna make.
Yay!
Also, Fundy, how do you feel about the fact that Pokey has only played chess for 2 weeks? Does that scare you?
I think she's quite good naturally. Like if you've only been playing for 2 weeks and you
Thank
still put
you.
up like a giant fight, considering I've played like a lot with my dad, like multiple months, I'm quite sure you can get very far with training. Yeah.
Thank
All right.
you.
Agreed.
That's awesome. Well, before we let you guys go, we're just going to show the audience what's coming up next, which is the championship round between George Not Found and Sapnap. Fundy, who are you rooting for?
Ooh, me still?
Yes, who are you rooting for?
No. Can I still vouch for me? Like, can I?
Sorry, Fundy.
Fundy's still rooting for himself.
No,
okay.
I think I want to see Sapnap win, but I think George is going to. That's what I
Got it.
think.
Pokey, what do you think?
To be fair, I don't know either of them too well, but for some random reason, I want George to win. And I think it's because, like, I saw him play against Fundy, and he just looks like, you know, like he's really trying. He's like thinking through it. And he's not
Yeah.
like overly cocky or anything. So, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm rooting for
very
him.
true.
Oh,
Very true.
well, someone's got to root for Sapnap. So
I got you, Sapnap. I got you.
There you go,
Yeah.
Fundy. There you go.
Good luck to both of them. And thank you guys so much for putting this tourney together. It was
Thank you
Yeah.
guys.
Fun.
You guys
It was
a
are
lot of
so
fun.
great. Thank you so much.
All right, chat. We'll be right back with the championship game.